What's up? What's up? Got that crazy story, boy. Look now, but it ain't really a crazy story. I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna tell y'all some crazy stuff, man, of how life is. So look, I'm staying in LA, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't drop names. I don't do that. And this ain't nothing. So the people, the area I'm finna mention and talk about, this is no disrespect to them. This is not me trying to be, slick undertones. I'm just telling the story like it is, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody get offended behind what I'm gonna talk about, that's on them. That's on them. That's not me because that's not what I'm aiming to do. I'm just telling the story, right? Of how it went. So the story is, man, this is like the homie, like I said, I'm not dropping no names or whatever, because the homies, they don't like their name put out there in the business or whatever. So the homie, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? The homie is resting. And he came home. I didn't know the homie. He didn't know the big homie. So we meet, whatever, under the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? The fact that he just came home. And, we talking. We getting to know each other. For me, I'm seeing the homie in the hood, and I'm like, damn, that cuz, like, throwback. You know what I'm saying? That ain't some real, you know what I'm saying? Some real ripping. He gonna rip, you know what I'm saying? So we chopping it up, and we really start getting familiar with one another. And just, he's looking, like really respecting who I am, understanding that I came from Texas or whatnot or whatever, right? The homie is a real G. You feel me? And like he with the business. So and I kind of like admired the homie because I'm like, man, the way he conducted himself, carried himself, not just him, it was several homies, big homies from the hood that I admired them, how they did their thing and how they carried this, and walked it. So I kick it with the homie and we getting cool and we out here drinking or whatever. We see cuz on the far side at the park at Holly Park, we'll kick it. I'll pull up, or whatever one night. So I remember one day, this is like maybe 4 months down the line. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, if anybody, the homies, anybody see the story, if I'm wrong, just correct me. I ain't gonna be sitting up here saying I'm just A1 on the memory, like boom, with the date, you know what I'm saying? But I know it was like 4 months down the line, me and the homie, we kicking it one day. He's like, cuz, what you doing? I'm like, nah, can you drop me off over here in Hawthorne? Bet, I do that. So I take cuz over there. He got his female he messing with. So we pull up, I drop him. He's like, oh, come on in with me. So I go in, me and cuz are sitting here, we're drinking, and just chopping it up, right, with his female. She's cooking for him. So, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there kicking with the G, you know what I'm saying? So we sitting up, we blasing, and then cuz was asking me, like, cuz, where you from? Like, where you from again? And I was like, I'm from Texas. And he was like, yeah. So blase, we just talking. So he's just getting more in depth familiar with me, right? So cuz is like telling me, like, man, what made you get on the set? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you get on the set? So I give him my spiel, and then while I'm talking, I had just got the tat, right? I had just got my hand tatted up. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know if you bang, you gotta tat her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. Y'all can't see it, but yeah, I got the set tatted right there. So then I got a set tatted on my arms on the back, right? So I'm like, yeah, he seen my hand. He like, man, we messed up. Like, you messed up. Why you do that? Like, what you mean? Like, what you talking about, homie? I'm confused. Man, the homie talked to me and started really just getting real deep, right? And he's just breaking down. Like, I came from Texas. You out here in Cali. You not from here. You didn't grow up in the hood. You didn't do none of that. He was like, he's lost on the fact, like, what propelled you to come here, right? And want to do this. So I had to give him the backdrop. Like, yeah, my uncle and them and my family, they from 60s, woo, 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 woo. So I always been knowing about this. I coming back and forth to LA since I was a little kid, since the 70s. I've been coming out here. This ain't like I just popped up one day and decided I want to go to LA. Like, no, I already knew. When it was West Side Crips, before I was hearing sets out, I'll come down there, throw the C up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it was before he was throwing the 60 up and all of that. And I'm talking about back when, you know what I'm saying? This is how throwback I am, you know what I'm saying? When our niggas were saying they 60, they were just hitting that boy like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never coming down. It was just this way. You know what I'm saying? A nigga, no, y'all know the routine. But anyway, that's what I was familiarized with. So I was just breaking it down to the homie. The homie was like, this nigga told me some profound shit, right? He told me some profound shit. And I'm thinking, this is the way, right? Like, nah, man, this is how it's supposed to go. Cause I know I'm from out of town. I gotta stunt. man, I got to stomp 10 times harder than everybody else, right? I got to. You know what I'm saying? And I got to make my own mark. I got to walk my own path because I didn't get it like they got it. So I had to come in, you know what I'm saying, and really, pay my way. So, and I ain't had no problem with that. That was cool. And I knew that. And I knew, that's just how it go. But the homie was talking to me so profound, I guess, because he'd been in prison. I didn't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Because I did like 14 years. So he's breaking this shit down, right? About how, nigga, why did you join the gang? You tripping. Man, you messed up your life, man. We shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like that. This ain't how this was set up to be this way. Woo, 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 yada, 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 right? So I'm sitting there looking at cuz like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Why he saying that? Now I'm not looking at him at the homie in a bad way. I'm just curious, like, why he saying that to me though? You know what I'm saying? Why you want me to not do it? You know what I mean? So I asked the homie, like, cuz like, can I ask you a question? Like, yeah, you don't like me or something? Cause I was just curious, like you don't like me or something? You don't like cause I'm from Texas? He was like, no, homie, that ain't it. Look, cuz we out here doing what? Yada, 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 woo, woo, this and that, don't do that, man. Your life is more important, you know what I'm saying? Understand? So I think cuz had a moment of clarity, probably in prison, and he's starting to look at this stuff and how it has evolved to what he started with to what it is today. This is in the 80s, right? This is like late 80s going in, you know what I'm saying, into 90 and shit. So the homie, like, we talking, man. We talking deep. He talking deep. I'm not talking deep. I wasn't deep then. I was shallow. I was like, a little minnow in the pond. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grew up yet. So I'm just absorbing the knowledge and what he's giving me. And so, that day, bro, I really I respected the homie, but I really respected what he had told me that day. So I never forget this. This was on a Sunday, right? This was on a Sunday evening. It's like I get out, I smash to the house. So I stayed in the West, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast now. I smash to the house and I go kick with my girl. I'm in. The next night, which is a Monday, get a phone call. What's up, homie? Oh, they woo, woo, woo. They smoked the homie. They smoked the homie. Woo, woo, woo. What? Who smoked? What homie? Like, what happened? They tell me, cuz they smoked woo, woo, woo. What? Man, I had to lay down, bro. I had like, as I used to kind of had to use my pump back then. Man, I almost had an asthma attack because I was so shocked about. I just was with him last night. We were just talking, and now tonight he gone. Like somebody got him. Like, damn. Like, man, that changed my life. The people that did the people that did that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm no disrespect. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is in past times and it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So this ain't me dissing them, talking crazy. Not like this what happened in his life. So I mean, that's what it is. So cuz was in Imperial Courts. And you know what I'm saying, with another G homie. And they had some words with the cats that's over there. You know what I'm saying? One thing led to another, and it ended in tragedy. You know what I'm saying? And so, in the course of that, I was kind of shocked. I was shook. Cause I was like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? This was cuz had gave me some profound knowledge. And he gave me some history about the set too that night. But he gave me some stuff that really, it was just for me. He had something, the message, and I felt like, dang, man, like, why did I get the message? And then boom, he gone, because I had more questions for him after this. I had more things to talk about with him, because I was like, I really appreciate the homie sitting me down and having that type of talk with me. And that changed me, right? They changed me. You know what I'm saying? The PJs, they changed me and didn't even know it, right? So, everything said and done, yada yada. We know we get the feedback, we get to play how it go down. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad thing, man. It's a tragic thing, right? So to somebody that just, what I'm saying, young, lost his life, man, doing time to get out here and just, senseless, man. It was just basically senseless. But this is the life we live. This is the life that we chose, the culture that we live in, right? And it's no disrespect to them or nothing like that, but y'all changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't for the better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, so you know how they say, man, nigga gonna take it. I'm gonna take a trip down Imperial. You feel me? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Take a trip down Imperial, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna twist and turn through Ramona, and I'm gonna hit the back streets, and I'm gonna see what's cracking. You know what I'm saying? Because man, this didn't have to go like that. You know what I mean? But the story is not about that. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, the problems that we got into with these fellas, you know what I'm saying, over there and stuff like that, because they're on the east side, we're on the west. So this never supposed to even happen like that. But that, you know what I'm saying, the moral of this story is, right, that sometimes, man, we can be caught up in life and doing something. And we meet people and they come in our life for a reason. They give us information and they give us something, you know what I'm saying, to keep us carrying on. They were just here to give you this information, and then you push on and you got to go to the next one. You got to go to the next level of this stuff. I think Cuz was just like, I think that was my message to get me know. But then I think I perceived the message in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? I perceived the message in a bad way. That's why I can say I feel like they changed my life by taking the homie away. You know what I mean? And whatever their reason was or whoever did it, whatever, that ain't none of my business. Ain't for me to talk on or none of that. I ain't got no ill will toward them or nothing. But in those times, yeah, it was up. But then now I'm older, we understand, we all lived through it, we there, where we is today. I'm just telling the story, man, that they changed my life and for this incident. And it wasn't for the better. You feel me? And I think the homie objective was to put me on a better path because I wasn't from there. I wasn't from Cali. I didn't like born and raised. So they was just really like, no, homie, you know, you got kids, go home, do this, do this, do this. You can be so much better. We can all be better. We can all do something. I never forgot that homie. I got that homie tatted on me and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never, ever, ever forgot that conversation. I never forgot those moments we laughed and drinking 40s, you know what I'm saying, having fun, kicking it, we gambling and, you know, just doing this, just being us, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that homie, man. I always, you know what I'm saying, appreciated that homie and respect him for who he was and what he represented and who he stood as a man. But yeah, Imperial Courts changed my life. Yeah, man. And it's not funny. I might be smiling a little bit because I'm thinking in the back of my mind of other things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, man, like I say, man, took a trip down Imperial. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But I miss that homie. Real talk, man. I miss that homie right there because he was, you know, he was official. Not and was the other G homie that was with him. He resting in peace too. I miss that homie too. You know what I'm saying? He was official. They was official homies. You know what I'm saying? For real, real official big homies. So yeah, man. I just wanted to tell that story about how things can progress in life, and we can be out here living in this culture, and it ain't always like, yeah, man. Woo. I repped it. If nobody repped it, whether I was with homies or not, they knew about it. If you rival with us, you knew about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't know. But yeah, but you knew about it for sure. You knew about it. So it's just at the end of the day, the moral of my story is, man, like, man, don't forget that life is short. Don't forget that, you know, things can change your life in an instant. And that instant moment right there stuck with me forever. It's embedded in me and it's ingrained in me. So I learned the real lessons from that conversation and the interaction with that big homie. And this is why I'm able to tell this story without having, like, I don't want to go in depth. Because again, this is not a diss to them or, you know what I'm saying, a reflection of anything negative. It's just like, I'm just showing you that I'm sure somebody on their side or several homies, they felt they had these same conversations and same feeling the same way I may be feeling. We just don't know. We ain't had that conversation, sat down as men and, you know what I'm saying, had these conversations with each other. But, you know, that's just how it went, man. And sometimes we have people that come in our life that be instrumental and they lead us into the future. You know what I'm saying? This homie to me was one of them. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, salute and respect, man, to, you know, all my love and understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Say, man, in neighborhood we trust. You know what I'm saying? In neighborhood I trust. So with that being said, man, appreciate you for tapping in. You know, I hope you got a little more of the story, gets of what I'm trying to talk about in it. And like I said, wasn't no disrespect, man. Shout out to them boys over there on that east side. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, to the homies and stuff, man. And those that's resting in peace on both sides, you know what I'm saying, from this lifestyle. Man, say, we gotta find a better solution. Or we losing our best people in this stuff. Straight up. So man, yeah, man. Peace. Appreciate everybody tapping in, listening to the story. I'm out.